The Zoptiks website is fully loaded with a variety of different accessibility features that help make the website adaptable and accessible for different types of learners with different types of needs. So let's take a look at the accessibility menu and some of the things that we can do and change within that menu. So no matter where you are here in the website, you are going to see this little person over here on the right-hand side, and that is the accessibility menu. When I click on the person, it is going to open up a very long accessibility menu with a lot of different features, which we'll go over together right now. So first at the top, we have a couple of preset modes. These modes change some different features within the website to help us with different needs, such as visually impaired mode, which increases the contrast and makes it a little easier to read. The ADHD friendly mode adds this little light bar, which helps us focus our attention and kind of darkens out some of the distractions within the website. Or the epilepsy safe mode, which is going to mute the colors to just make it a little bit less visually stimulating. If we scroll down, we'll see the online dictionary. This is going to be a great area for us to search. It's going to be, it's like a shortcut to Wikipedia. So if I type in here dinosaur, I can click on learn more on Wikipedia and it will take me to learn more about that definition. So this is a great thing to remember as you're working through the field trips. There will be questions that come up and interesting facts that you might want to learn more about. And this online dictionary can take you quickly to Wikipedia to help you find out more information on the topics that you're learning about. Then we have the readable experience, and there's a number of different things or features within the readable experience, such as the text magnifier. When I have that selected, everything that I hover over is going to be larger, which is going to make it a little easier for me to read. Changing to a readable font or something that is dyslexia friendly, which again is another font change. That font change is a little bit easier for children that have dyslexia or readers with dyslexia to be able to decipher than the typical font. Some highlighting the titles is an option which will help us narrow down our vision to be focused on very specific things within the website. Highlighting links, changing, there's the font size. These are all defaults, the line height and letter spacing. We can change the alignment if we need to. We can change to a dark contrast or a light contrast, high contrast, or no, monochromed. If we need it more saturated or less saturated, depending on stimulation and just visual needs. We can adjust the text color if that is helpful to us. We can adjust the title colors, again, if that's helpful. Some of these visual things could be preferences, and they could also just make it easier for us to read if it's distracting or if we have any kind of visual challenges. Then we can adjust the background color. Put that back to adjust the background color. Oh, I'll make it back to black like it was before. Oh, I don't know what it was before. Oh, okay. I can mute the sound, hide images. I can add a virtual keyboard, a reading guide. This is really helpful for tracking text, especially in some of the modules where there is quite a bit of reading, especially online. Reading can be really challenging to keep track of where you are within a text. So this added reading guide is super helpful. We can add a reading mask, which is that light bar again, helps us stay focused on certain areas or to track from line to line as we're reading. We can stop animations and a number of other accessibility features here. If I want to go back and reset everything, for example, I've changed a lot of these colors. Now it's made it hard for me. I can go ahead and click on reset, which you can't see right now, reset settings. And that's just going to shift everything back to the way it was to begin with. Now I can see exactly how it was initially. And if I want to turn on any of those features, again, my accessibility menu is always right here. I can also move it if I want to keep it out of the way. I not recommend hiding it forever, but if you want to just close it out for the time being, you can click on the X and it's going to go away to just that little teeny tiny circle, which shouldn't be in your way at all. It's a really great feature to have. Like I said, even if you're not going to use the accessibility features, the online dictionary is something that is always available as a quick shortcut to Wikipedia. So make sure you check out the accessibility features and turn on anything that helps make the website a little more accessible or easier to use for you. And don't forget about the Wikipedia shortcut. Zoptiks has made sure to include features that they know are important to parents. One of them is the COPPA-compliant. COPPA is the Children's Online Privacy Protection Act, which ensures that children under 13 do not have access to social interactions without parent permission. Take a look at the COPPA requirements here on Zoptiks. It is incredibly important to us that our students and learners are safe online and making sure that parents are looped into what is going on at all times. In order for a parent to sign a COPPA permission slip to allow their under 13-year-old child to participate in social activities in the Zoptiks platform, they can fill out a virtual permission slip allowing their child to have access to those social features. Also, parents can stay on top of their child's activities here in the student portal. So when you go to Passport, over on the left-hand side, you'll be able to locate the activity pane or the activity feature. And it's going to be an activity log that shows all of the activity that the learners are taking online in their Zoptiks program. So it'll show any activity that they have in their field trips, as well as activity that they may have in any of their classrooms or social platforms.